Oh, all right, how is everyone doing today, guys? I'm feeling really good. Yesterday, some of you guys voiced your opinion that you wanted to see a closer look at these, so let's take a closer look at these. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, I paid absurd amounts of money for this. Stupid amounts of money. Grandma and Grandpa, if you're watching this, I paid $24 for these, okay? I paid $24. I know it's a lot of money. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing too complicated. It's black patent leather, gold patent leather, white patent leather, white nylon tongue, gold bottom. It does come with extra laces, which I didn't mention. I don't even think I noticed that, honestly. Gold laces, white laces. Dab on those haters. Black tongue, gold, black, white, black, gold, black, gold, gold, black, black, gold, white, black. Why did I pay this much? You know what, I take that back. These things are really nice. I'm happy that I have them in my collection. But at the same time, I paid almost double what I've ever paid for a pair of sneakers, so I'm sort of questioning my sanity. I seriously really like these. Nice little addition to the Jordan 1 collection. I honestly think I have like 35 of these boxes by now. Like, it's getting a little bit ridiculous. I really need to slow down with the Jordan 1s. Today. Thankfully, it's a little bit warmer than it was yesterday. I was supposed to wake up really early. In fact, I set my alarm for 6 o'clock this morning. I was gonna edit my videos really quick, then I was gonna head out to Adidas, to Nike, and sort of check out what the lineup was looking like for the Adidas Pharrells, the Jordan 11s, and of course the Off-Whites also dropped today, except like every single place that dropped those already raffled them off, so there probably wasn't gonna be any line for those. Before we get too far into it, I want to mention to you guys that this video is brought to you by Snups, which of course is one of my favorite apps. We've talked about it many times before. I put my weekly sneaker rotation on it, and actually this week I'm going to be putting a whole bunch of awesome sneakers that I both buy and see in New York while we're going around hitting up some spots this week. So if you want to see some of the rarest, coolest, and just my favorite sneakers that I see this week, make sure to hit that download link, and you can also check out a whole bunch of other people that are into sneakers. I'll leave the link down in the description. But unfortunately, I slept in 4.5 hours longer than I wanted to, so I mean, we're going to go check out Nike. Hopefully they still have them available. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm a little bit surprised that these things are still sitting here. I mean, I sort of expected them to sit. I mean, it is 2017 and nothing sells, like literally nothing sells out. These look a little bit better in person than they did in pictures, but for me still, it's not a shoe I'm gonna freaking spend $220 on. It's a shoe I'd spend $140 on maybe. Not $220. I mean, it looks clean. I like the navy. I like the Carolina blue Jumpman. Like, I like the 11 in general. I do like the new cut of leather. I know lots of people are hating on it because it has the new cut, or technically the old cut of leather. I think they're pretty fresh though, just not for $220 plus tax. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of them. I mean, it's not a bad shoe, but it's not a shoe that I want to spend $220 on. As for the rest of the store, they really don't have anything. I mean, they have the regular Nike basketball, they have the regular Nike running, all that good stuff. Those 11s are pretty much the only thing I came to see. I'm surprised they didn't sell out. They're nice, but at the same time, they're $220. So I'm not really surprised that they didn't sell out. That's pretty crazy when you actually think about it. That is probably the worst Jordan brand release in terms of expectation of sales and actual sales that we have seen all year. Like, I know lots of stuff doesn't sell out, and I know most of it sits on the shelves, but a Jordan 11 release, when is the last time, like seriously, when is the last time a Jordan 11 high top has released and you've been able to walk into the store at noon and they're still sitting there in a full size run? I just checked on Twitter, they're sitting at Nike Soho as well. In New York City, the biggest sneaker market in the world, and previously these shoes would sell out instantly. Now they're sitting on shelves in the middle of the day. Actually ended up swinging by Foot Action on 14th, and they have them too. I feel like everywhere in the city must still have these. I should check out Foot Locker 34th. I should check out Nike Soho. Like, I feel like everywhere must have this shoe sitting. They look decent on feet. I think I have the plug holding me down for a pair actually. I talked to some people today. So I'm not gonna have to pay retail for these. I do want them. I like them. I do like how they look. I don't know, there's just something about they're expensive. To be honest, it's not my favorite colorway, but I mean it's still a fresh pair of 11s at the end of the day. Stop back at the hotel because I wanted to show you guys this right here. So yesterday, as you guys know, I was hanging out with my buddy Chef Aaron Michael Stein, one of the coolest people in New York City, and he was nice enough to grab these for me. Obviously, I was not in the city when these released, and getting Ultra Boosts and stuff, well, I just gave it away. Getting Ultra Boosts in Winnipeg is next to impossible. We have none of the good releases, especially this, which is a collaboration release. Now, he didn't get it from Kith, it just happens to be in a Kith bag, and thank you, Aaron, for including the Kith bag, because this thing looks freaking nice. But he hooked me up for retail, well, basically retail, like retail plus tax and shipping. So I was very happy to pay that, and I had no hassle at all. Just was able to pay him on PayPal and pick up the shoes today. So this is a collaboration that the first time I saw it, I was like, these things are sick. And I know it's not something that's super hyped up, not a lot of love from lots of other people, doesn't even resell for that much. So I probably could have grabbed it for $20 over retail. But it is, of course, the Packer and Solebox Ultra Boost Mid. So this is actually a really cool shoe. I have the Ultra Boost Mid ATR. In fact, I have the black pair back there, which I've been wearing all day today. And this one is a little bit different. So it doesn't have like the tongue here, and it's a little bit lower. It doesn't have the 3 stripes on the side. The ATR does not have this hyperfuse or plastic material right there. There are some differences, but obviously there are a lot of similarities. It does have the original Ultra Boost bottom, which is a difference, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's a mid-top Ultra Boost. There's not that much you can really change about it. The colorway on these is crazy. Lots of people have been saying they don't like them. I love it. And it's something to do with deep sea exploration and some sort of fissure or chasm on the ocean floor, as far as I know. I'm not 100% sure on the details of that, but it is something to do with the deep sea, and I really, really like it. Like, it's all black, which obviously the deep sea would be because there's no light, and then little hits of blue and gray. I think they did a good job on this. So my favorite part about the shoe, which I wasn't even aware about until I got these in hand, is this shoe right here. It says Packer in the Solebox font, which is cool. So they took the Packer name and put it in the Solebox font, and then this one says Solebox in the Packer font. I just thought that was a nice little touch. And then of course it says Solebox up on the tongue there in their proper font. I swear I know how to speak English. Don't look bad in hand. Like, I'm not saying they look bad in hand, but I say they look sort of funky in hand. Like, the silhouette doesn't really work perfectly in hand, but once you stick it on feet, they look great. So this is definitely something I'm going to be rocking once the weather gets a little bit nicer outside, because even just wearing those ATRs, which are even a little bit thicker than these, in the weather today, it was just, it was not happening. My feet were freezing. So these will be on ice until the spring, unfortunately, because I'd love to wear these sooner than that, but I just really can't. The lace tips on these, if you guys care, are like red and white, and then they also did drop you off with a couple extra pairs of laces. Green. Did I just really call these green? I swear, something is going on with my head today. Out of 10, what would you give these? Would you give them a 7? Would you give them a 6? Would you give them a 9.5? Would you give them an 82.5 out of 10? That would be a pretty impressive score. If you give them an 82.5 out of 10, these are for sale for $500 if you like them that much. So feel free to pick them up for $500. I'd give them like sort of a, I'd give them the 9.5 out of 13 personally. 9.5 out of 13 seems like a decent rating for these. I'm a fan of them. I like the ATR mids way better than these, but I'm still a fan of these. I think it's a very well done shoe. And I was happy to pick them up for retail. Aaron, thank you. That being said, it is starting to get dark outside, and I do need to get going.
Whoa. What's up? Yo, what up, man?
How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Christian, how you doing, man?
I am exhausted. Oh my gosh. I'm freezing too.
This goof over here didn't book a hotel for tonight, so I've been gracious enough to let him sleep on my floor.
Yeah.
And look what the man has on feet.
Something light.
We slept in this morning, so we couldn't get those.
Oh man.
But Christian's plug hit him up with those, like, what, last week already?
Yeah, I got him like a week early.
I'm so freaking jealous of this man. Just because he lives in Toronto, everyone wants to send him stuff. I'm out here in Winnipeg getting nothing. He's getting off-whites for free. He's getting those sent to him a freaking week early. I mean, Champ Sports, thank you for sending me GR Jordans. If you guys follow Christian's channel, you know that he's coming to New York for a few days. He's here till Wednesday. We're actually going to be sharing a hotel room for those days, creating a whole bunch of cool content together. Christian's a bit of a rookie when it comes to New York. He's not been here very often, has not explored very much stuff. We just got him some Prince Street pizza, so.
It's so good.
Is it that good?
Yeah.
I mean, it's midnight, so absolutely nothing's open. We're gonna walk past Kith because he's never seen the new Kith. It's really just a square building with some windows and stuff.
With Air Force.
I mean, it's more impressive when you can go inside. Impressed?
It looks pretty cool. It's like they took a Jordan 1 and all these, they just dipped them in like a bucket of white paint.
Isn't that awesome?
I thought you were gonna prank me.
No, it actually spins. I'm not gonna trick you. That would have been a hilarious prank. I send this Canadian trying to spin the cube and it doesn't actually spin. Unfortunately, it's getting really late and we are gonna have to end the vlog soon, but we need to end it on a bang. Christian, I know you're new to New York, but do you wanna see something really cool?
What?
Okay, wait for it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Yep.